Did you know that eagles are a symbol of freedom? Well, it's mainly because they have no limits to how far they can fly or even what animals they can hunt. It's hard to believe, but eagles have been captured attacking animals that are twice their size. Equipped with exceptional eyesight, coupled with a beak that could cause serious damage, and sharp talons with a grip that is 10 times stronger than that of a human. It is safe to say the eagles have what it takes to take down just about any animal. Welcome back to another episode of Forever Green. Today, we are going to show you 20 most amazing eagle attacks ever caught on camera. Number 20. Warthog. Warthogs are just famous wild pigs, and as such, they're not immune to all manner of predators. The eagle is not an exception. This warthog family was busy feeding when suddenly an eagle swooped down to attack them. When faced with the slightest confrontation, warthogs would rather run than fight back. Yes, they won't use their long tusks unless their feet can't carry them to safety. So, they did just that. They ran. Look at them go! Unfortunately for the baby warthog, it wasn't fast enough to outrun the eagle. It was pinned to the ground and dragged with one foot. The onlookers must have gone through a roller coaster of emotions. I know I would. Number 19. Wolf. The next animal to be taught a painful lesson on not walking alone is this wolf. Wolves are known to walk in packs and find strength in their unity. We can't tell why this particular one is by itself. The lone wolf was walking through the snow when it sensed something unusual. Out of curiosity, it took a few glances before it realized that the eagle was onto him. It immediately took off at a neck-breaking speed, but the eagle had calculated its move quite accurately. It matched up to the wolf's speed and attacked it. The wolf's growls were not enough to scare away the eagle. The eagle quickly took down the wolf and was immediately joined by another eagle, perhaps to offer backup or join the feast. Number 18. Fox. One of the worst mistakes that any animal can do is to wander off alone. This fluffy fox is about to know why. It was clearly minding its business and trying to match its steps to that of the trail left behind on the snow. The ever-watching eagle was also busy setting its eyes on this easy target. It wasn't going to waste any time. The lonely fox noticed that it had been marked as the target. It was left with no choice but to abandon its lazy walk and run for its life. Just when the fox was picking up the pace, the eagle attacked it from the front and pinned it down. The fox attempted to bite the eagle, but its effort went down the drain as the eagle squeezed the life out of it. Number 17. Shark. In this video, a large bald eagle slowly walked up to a shark that was stranded in the shallow waters. The eagle looked rather concerned that the shark was just lying there. The right thing to do at this point is to pull the shark towards the deeper water. So, this eagle was off to a good start as it checked to see if the poor shark was still alive. A minute later, it was joined by another bald eagle. These eagles look very similar and may have changed positions. I bet it's the second eagle that started feeding on the shark. The first one to arrive must be the one looking away. What do you think? Let us know in the comments below. Number 16. Monkey. This harpy eagle is about to fill its empty stomach. Look at it move its head in anticipation. The target here was the monkeys that were busy feeding across it. It took off almost immediately, headed straight to the target. The troop of monkeys were just as keen, and when they noticed the eagle was coming their way, they started swinging from tree to tree. This was no trouble for the eagle, as it can keep its eyes on two prey at the same time. So, who is going to be? Well, for a moment there, you might think that the eagle had missed the monkey by a whisker, but it didn't. The eagle grabbed the monkey and went ahead to slam it on the tree branch. This eagle must have been starving. It didn't waste any time digging into the monkey. Number 15. Deer. Deer meat seems to be a favorite to most carnivorous animals. There is something about it that predators can't resist. This eagle was comfortably resting atop a rock, perhaps salivating on its soon-to-be meal. It only took it a few minutes to strategize before it swooped down, ready to attack the group of deer. It was by no means intimidated by the size of the deer. But the group of deer, on the other hand, were aware of the danger that was fast approaching them, and they immediately ran for their lives. Literally. You'd think that the eagle would land on the slowest deer, but no. This eagle was moving so fast that it went past the slowest deer and landed on the second last, grabbing it by its hind leg. The deer made several futile attempts to free itself from the eagle's powerful talons. The eagle managed to pin it by the neck, and at this point, the deer is a done deal. Oh dear. Pun intended. Number 14. Flamingo. This large group of flamingos were just gracefully enjoying the cool waters as they normally would. The calm in these waters must have taught them to know when trouble is headed their way. In this case, a giant bald eagle. Immediately, the eagles started to swoop down. The flamingos try to scatter to safety. There's not much they can do, as there was barely any space between them. The eagle was pretty confident in its hunting skill, and this great number of flamingos just gave it a surety that it wouldn't miss a meal. It could have picked a flamingo from any spot, but it landed on one that had secluded itself from the group without any hustle. The flamingo's attempt to save itself worked against it. There were other eagles at the scene, so this may have not been the last flamingo to go down that day. Number 13. Rabbit. Rabbits are one of the most adorable creatures, and we wouldn't want them to be on this list, but we must face reality. The wild is not the coziest place to be. Survival is only granted to the fittest. Camouflage goes a long way, but the white fur coat of this rabbit is not doing it any good. It made it a clear target for the eagle, which immediately launched its attack on this poor rabbit. Aware of the looming danger, the rabbit took to its feet. When the eagle started flying, the rabbit started running. The rabbit's companion, who was a few ahead, was not going to take any chances. The speed at which they took off is evident in the dust that is being lifted off the ground. Unfortunate for this rabbit, it wasn't able to outrun the eagle, which didn't hesitate to kill it. Number 12. Seagull. For a bird that can see things that are 1.9 miles away, I'm pretty sure it doesn't have a hard time spotting seagulls. After all, their bright-colored feathers are quick to give them away. One minute they are flying with the help of their wings, and the next minute they are airlifted by the eagle's talons. Everything in the eagle's world happens so fast. We are not shown what happened next, but you can go ahead and make a wild guess and let us know in the comments section below. Before we move on, here's a quick challenge for you. If you can leave a like on this video, smash that subscribe button, and turn on the notifications